What is going on, guys? Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and Pro Cycling Manager 2018. Today we are back with the Remco Pro Cyclist and Volta Ciclista a Catalunya. So without further ado, let's take a look at stage 1. So stage 1 from Calais to Calais, 137 kilometers. It's classified as a hilly stage. We can see there's a lot of climbing throughout the day, but it does come in for a flat finish. Let's take a look at the team as well. We have James Knox, Julian Alaphilippe, Kopecky, Davenens, Vakoch and Richesi. So pretty strong team. Alaphilippe the team leader. Let's see how we can do today. Alright guys, we're on the first climb of the day. Pace is very high, as you see by our team's resistance, and I believe that is because Primoz Roglic has made his way into the break somehow. So everyone's going to be doing everything to close that gap, keep that gap very close if nothing else. I mean, it's 1 minute 40, he's some way clear. So yeah, let's see if the peloton can bring the breakaway in. So I've decided to move towards the front of the peloton. Look at our team, they're all basically down bar Remco and Alaphilippe. All the favourites sat towards the front. We can see the breakaway being torn apart now, but still 2 minutes up to the front man, Roglic, Skujins and Cataldo. So that pace we set has created all sorts of gaps. There's now a 21-man group just ahead of the peloton, but there's splits all over the place. This stage has been really crazy so far. Don't know how Roglic was allowed to go, didn't really see it, but we're going to have to push the pace up this second climb as well. So coming to the top of this intermediate climb, Calmajan attacking out the front of the peloton. Still a gap up to that Roglic group, 22 men in our group. We're basically done. Let's lower our effort to 70. We've given a lot here. Maybe we can take some points. I don't think so though. May as well come here and see if we can take a few. We're up to 5th in this competition due to our pacing. But yeah, 21 men in our group now. I'm going to pace on like 50. There's still a gap of almost 2 minutes to Roglic, who's attacks Calmajan and the rest of the break. We can see there are some big riders behind. I believe Chris Froome was caught behind. I really don't know where all the favourites are at this point. I see Froome now back in our group, but at one point, a lot of favourites I saw were caught behind. This stage has been absolutely crazy. Just 19 men in our group now. So guys, luckily this break is now over. Roglic has been caught. I think guys are going for this sprint. We're not going to take that, obviously. But yeah, we're in this front group now. We can maybe set a pace because only 22 men in this group and there's a big gap to the guys behind. We can see who's in this group: De Gent, Pantano, Roglic, Godou's now here. Bevin, he's a good sprinter. He could challenge Alaphilippe for the stage. Same with Alaphilippe. He's done well to get here. Maybe Battaglin as well. You can see the rest of the guys. Guilherme Martin, he's done well. But yeah, really select group at this point. So guys, almost into the final 10 kilometers of this opening stage. It really has been a crazy stage. Massive gap to the guys behind. You can see a few guys here. Pouls, De Plus, Brambilla, Restrepo, Ciccone, Gegenhardt, they've all been left behind. Just 21 men remain in this front group. I think the favourite has to be Alaphilippe at this point, but Alaphilippe, he'll have something to say about that. Same with Bevin, Mohoric, Freile as well, he can sprint. So this stage really is up for grabs at this point. So there's now attacks going off the front. It's David Gaudu doing everything to try and get away from the field. I've decided just to sit on Alaphilippe's tail at the moment. Maybe he'll attack, I'm not sure. Just 5k to go. Gaudu with a continued attack here. I'm expecting Alaphilippe to maybe try and attack. Need to stay towards the front, maybe try and follow Mohoric here. We're in a decent position towards the front, have enough resistance to keep us going towards the end of the stage. It's a battle of survival here. The finish is slightly, well, there's a downhill and then it opens up towards the flat. So now into the final 2.5k, Gaudu attacking off the front. Let's up our pace. Alaphilippe sitting on our wheel. Let's open up the sprint. Alaphilippe can follow us if he wants. We're leading out Julian Alaphilippe. He needs to go for it himself now. Julian Alaphilippe versus Bevin versus MP. But it will be, I think, Bevin or MP. Alaphilippe just takes it ahead of Bevin. Alaphilippe comes third. Not a bad opening stage for us. And we've really whittled down the GC as well. And look at this, guys. 30 seconds down. Chris Froome cruises across the line. Was he out of energy or what? I'm not sure. Chris Froome loses time though on the opening day. Alaphilippe takes the first stage of Volta Ciclista a Catalunya. Great stage for him. Decent day for us with Alaphilippe on the podium. And we move into the Young Riders jersey just ahead of David Gaudu. Honestly guys, this stage was absolutely crazy. First with Roglic getting in the break and then a few guys dropping off and just 20 riders finishing in the front group. Chris Froome losing 48 seconds, very strange at the end. Surprised he lost contact with the group. You can see all the riders that lost time, Wout Poels, De Plus, Hanau. I saw George Bennett earlier as well. So yeah, a lot of big riders losing time on this opening stage. And look at this, guys. We get our first breakaway of more than 25 kilometers, taking us to level 14. Let's take a look at our level up. Alright guys, I think this is the level up I'm going to go for. Time trial up to a 78 time trial. Mountain doesn't change, but we get a lot of ups to our resistance, recovery, barrier, downhill and flat as well. We're going to go with this 78 time trial. Remco looking really good now. Alright guys, stage 2 in Girona, we can see another hilly stage, that punchy finish before coming downhill towards the finish line. Alaphilippe starts the day as favourite again. Hopefully he can get the win and we can stay in the front group. So guys, we're just coming into this final climb and as you can see we are on a +4 day. So nice. Expecting the pace to be really high up here though, so we're going to have to up it to 87 or maybe 85 for now. Pace or the steepness of this climb very steep, so really important to stay towards the front and perhaps thinking about an attack as well if we can maybe get one off. Pace too high for that at the moment. If it slows, I'll definitely be looking to attack off the front though. So guys, just 2k to go to the end of the climb. Pace still high. Gegenhardt doing some work for Ineos. If he runs out of energy, I'm going to definitely try an attack here. Let's up it to 90. Maybe we can go now. We're going to try something. Evenepoel off the front of the peloton. We're trying a big attack. Bevin, Gaudu, Wellens, Conrad, Alaphilippe, Impey and Roglic, the only men who can follow at the moment though. Over the top of this climb, we take it first. 24 men, 8 men in this group. Oh my word, this is a big move in the GC potentially. So guys, it seems a group of 22 have got off the front with us. We can see them all here. Horik is here, Wellens, Froome is here, Calmejean, Latour back here. You can see the full group, Martin here as well. We're in really good shape. We're going to set some pace on the front, do some work for Alaphilippe. He'll be one of the favourites for the stage again with Impey, Bevin, the guys who did well yesterday. Just 9k to go now. So guys, the pace slows. I'm going to try an attack on this downhill. Only 72 downhill on the day. Not sure if it's going to work. We're going to try something though to try and reduce the numbers in this group, which will help Alaphilippe in the sprint ultimately. We're coming around this corner. We can keep attacking now. 6 men off the front and Alaphilippe is including in it. This is perfect with just 4k to go. Now let's relay on something like 90 or maybe 85. We need to try and keep those guys behind. But they've just caught us now with just 3k to go. We're running really low on energy, but maybe we can lead Alaphilippe out. Let's go on 85. Impey's on our wheel at the moment. That's not what we want. So let's ease up. With just 1k to go though, we need to sprint very soon. So here we go, let's sprint, try and follow someone. Alaphilippe going for the stage. Can he take it? No, it will be Daryl Impey. The second in a row for Daryl Impey. What a win for him. Alaphilippe only second. We finish nicely in the front group of 22. Daryl Impey climbs on top of the podium for the second stage in a row in Spain. And Impey cements himself in that leader's jersey. Alaphilippe second at the moment. Another really enjoyable stage today, really enjoying these Spanish races at the moment. You can see 45 seconds back to 23rd. We really created some separation. Enric Mas was dropped. He was one of the favourites for the GC, at least one of my favourites. You can see the rest of the guys that were dropped down here. Really nice work attacking on that climb. And now it seems just 18 riders on the leader's time. So guys, stage 3 is here and it is the massive mountain stage. 4 big mountains today and a mountaintop finish. What more could you want out of a stage? Chris Froome the favourite. We're on the favourites list as well. We'll see how Alaphilippe does today. If not, we'll go for it on that final mountain. Alright guys, we're near the end of this second mountain. Very long. Not too steep, but very long mountain here. Still 13k to go towards the top. Breakaway have a 7-minute lead. You can see them here. Geniez, Meinkiez, Marder, probably the strongest riders in the break. We're in very good condition today, +2 day. Really looking forward to our chances later in the stage. So guys, we're just coming into the next mountain. The start is very steep as you see. Then there are some flatter sections towards the top. Need to make sure we stay right towards the front of the peloton though. So guys, it's actually FDJ doing a lot of work on the front. Rouge just done. Bernard, Franquinha here, all for David Gaudu. He must be feeling really good today. So guys, we've just crested the top of this mountain. Still a lot of guys in the breakaway, 5 minutes up to the lead men in the breakaway. But yeah, we're looking in pretty decent condition, must be said. The pace did slow after this early steep section of the mountain, and we're looking good for the final mountain of the day. So guys, we've just entered the foot of the final climb, expecting the pace to be very, very high here. Breakaway still have 4.5 minutes. I think they might take this stage. Alright, under the 10k banner we go. Just 54 riders left in the peloton. Much of the breakaway have now been absorbed. I can't actually see who's right at the front of the race. Maybe if we go like this, we can see it's Paulus and Skujins right at the front. They look the favourites for the stage for me, although their gap has actually been cut to just 2 minutes. Let's get out of the way of Maiko, seems to be really struggling. Maybe lower the pace slightly, looking after our resistance. 8k still to go. Chris Froome, probably the favourite for the stage, along with Primož Roglič. So the pace is increasing all the time. Riders dropping off and now dropping off. He's pretty strong, which shows how quick and how tough the pace has been. Alaphilippe really struggling now. Let's maintain position right towards the front here as Paulus has attacked Skujins. And Kalmajan, Conrad, Pantano all attacking from the peloton. Let's up the pace. Roglic attacking now. I'm not going to follow these because with 5k to go, we're struggling. We need to really look after our resistance. Wout Poels, is he attacking off the front? No, I think he's just working for Froome, who's coming up now. Chris Froome probably about to do one of his trademark attacks. 25 riders here. Alaphilippe now done. We're the last remaining guy for Quickstep. Let's take position here. These guys really going for it. Let's really up the pace. Bennett, Froome, Gaudu, Roglic. 19 riders now in this group as Paulus, Kalmajan and Skujins are the only men remaining up the road. So 3.5k to go. Gaudu is now dropping off. He's struggling. It's only Froome, Evenepoel, Roglic and Maika at this point. But we are basically now done for the day. Maika now dropping off, but what a strong ride. Primož Roglic now struggling, but Chris Froome has Skujins and Paulus in his sights. I'm just going to maintain position now with Froome, Kalmajan and Roglic into the final 2k. Can Froome take the stage? Skujins is now caught. Roglic is now done for the day. And Paulus, is he going to be caught by Froome? I think he is. Under the 1 kilometre banner, Chris Froome goes past Paulus. Chris Froome is going to take the stage, and will he move into the leader's jersey? Chris Froome wins stage 3 of Volta Catalunya. What a win for him. It's Paulus painfully just behind in second. Kalmajan will be very strong in third. We will finish in the top 5 with Tom Skujins. Roglic just behind us. Really strong performance by Remco today though. So Chris Froome steps on top of the podium. Great win for the Ineos man. Beating Paulus in a sprint. He was so unlucky. What a ride from him in the breakaway. And Lilian Kalmajan actually takes over the leader's jersey. What a ride by him today. He's ahead of Chris Froome, then Roglic and then Remco in 4th place. Really nice. We're well inside the top 5 now. And we retain that young rider's jersey, now 46 seconds, extending our lead over David Gaudu. So no massive surprises today. Chris Froome winning the big mountain stage, but just ahead of Neilson Paulus, just 23 years old. What a ride by the Education First man, but Lilian Kalmajan also so strong today, and he rides into the overall leader's jersey, and I think these are the biggest mountains we're going to encounter this race, so he may have a real shot at winning the overall. What a win that would be for Lilian Kalmajan. So guys, stage 4 is here. Tremp to Ascot, 197 kilometers. We can see we have these 2 very steep hills towards the end of the stage, and then a kind of false flat to the line. Alaphilippe starts the day as favourite. Hopefully he can finally get a win. Roglic and Gaudu expected to do well in addition to Alaphilippe. So yeah, we'll see what we can do today. So guys, we're just coming into the hill for the first time, expecting a very, very high pace. There is still a breakaway up the road. Looks like Vakoc is trying to make his way up to protect us. So that's all good. Yeah, still a 10-man breakaway up the road. They have a chance at the stage. So guys, we can see the steepness now up to 15% and more. Knox is now struggling. Vakoc is dead. Looks like Davenens will have to try and protect us for now. So it's just Davenens, Alaphilippe and Remco left, it would appear, for Quickstep, as everyone in the peloton seems to now be struggling. Okay guys, we're about to come into that climb for the final time. Juul Jensen setting a really fast pace on the front for Bora Hansgrohe. Their riders must be feeling pretty good today, along with the UAE riders. Evenepoel doesn't have a lot left to give, and to be honest, we're struggling as well. We need to really be careful. I'm going to use that energy gel early because the pace is going to be so high. As you see, everyone trying to push the pace. We can maybe drop this to like 75. Really want to conserve our energy, especially on the early part of this climb. So guys, Evenepoel is now completely done. We're on our own with Julian Alaphilippe. He should be able to make it over the top fine. We are on a -1 day. Combined with our fitness, we do have a few -1s. So yeah, it's about survival today rather than attacking, I feel. Just 3.5k to go towards the top now, but we are approaching this black section over 10%, over 15% we know already. Alaphilippe in a decent position, he's just there. I'm going to try and lower it to 80, 2.5k, still 57 riders in the peloton, but the breakaways still have over a minute lead. So guys, we're now entering this section over 10, over 15%. So steep. We're going to try and go up here. This is where we could see a lot of the weaker guys dropping off. Rodriguez, Antonio Nibali dropping off, many guys, but we're staying strong towards the front. It is Caicedo. He's towards the front and Guerrero's trying to attack. We're going to do everything to try and follow. Now we can maybe relay on the front for Alaphilippe. He's in a good position and he's in a really good state as well, so if we can push this over the top towards Caicedo, and now we've caught him, breakaway is done, maybe Alaphilippe will have a chance at the stage here. So we are now basically done. I'm going to leave it for other teams to try and take the pace up, and Latour attacks for Agitoir, Pouls and Bellens trying to follow. We really don't have a lot left to give. We've worked very hard for Alaphilippe. Gaudu now trying to attack. I'm going to have to put the effort up to 75. Luckily, we are just approaching this downhill section, so we should be able to stay in this front group. So guys, luckily we have recovered on that downhill, but Gaudu, he's trying to get away. He's trying everything to get away, and this group have got away. We're going to have to try and relay now. I mean, we are the team leader. Hopefully Alaphilippe would be doing some work, especially as he's feeling so good. And this group are getting away. You can see the group of 8 who have got away. It's Roglic, Froome, Gaudu, Mohoric, Calmajan, the leader's jersey, of course. We're going to just have to maintain position because we are almost done. We're really struggling. And there's only a very slight downhill section left, and then it is uphill towards the line, remember. And we're really low on resistance. So we're going to have to rely on other teams to close this gap. Hopefully Ciccone can do it. So there's more attacks in this group, people going off the front. I'm going to follow Alaphilippe. He seems to be doing some work. Hopefully he can drag us towards the line. But with 5k to go, we're really struggling now and maybe regretting doing that work at the top of the climb. So just 3k to go. There is this group out front. We're going to try Alaphilippe now attacking up to them, but we can't follow. We're just going to have to do this towards the line. We are going to lose a lot of time today. And up front, I think it will be Primož Roglic, will it? He's just coming towards the line now. We're now done for the day. We're going to lose a lot of time today. But Patrick Conrad takes the win ahead of Mohoric, Froome in third. And we're going to struggle about a minute down here. So a great win for the Austrian Patrick Conrad ahead of Matej Mohoric at the end there. And Calmajan retains that overall jersey, and we drop to 7th behind David Gaudu, 1 minute and 39 down. And David Gaudu takes over the Young Riders jersey, just 22 seconds ahead of us. Hopefully we can retake this from him by the end of the race. So guys, really bad stage today. Alaphilippe managed to get into the front group at the end, but we finished 1 minute and 8 seconds down, 24th place. We used way too much energy on that hill. Should have respected that -1 day, and we paid for it in the end. Now 7th, 1 minute and 39 down in the GC. Alright guys, stage 5 from Ascot to Manresa, 206 kilometers, very hilly today, and we have this very steep hill towards the end, then downhill, and then a false flat to the line, similar to the last stage, and that is a real opportunity to gain some time back. Hopefully we're feeling good. Alaphilippe the favourite again. Let's get into the stage. Alright guys, we're just coming into this very steep hill, as you see, so steep all the way up. We've got Evenepoel protecting us. Pace is very fast on the front. We can see we have Vakoc in the breakaway. There's Ruben Guerrero who's attacked the rest of the breakaway. Some strong riders there, and Ciccone as well. But yeah, we've got +2 days, so feeling very good about trying to win some of that time back that we lost yesterday. Let's try and conserve our energy though for the beginning of this climb. So as you can see, we're up to 18.5%, so steep here. Dave Nens is about to go and it's just going to be Remco and Alaphilippe left. You can see guys struggling all over the place. Let's maintain position, try and get towards the front. We're in a decent position. 99 men still, or 83 now in the peloton, but expecting a lot of them to be very tired. Pace isn't very high at all at the moment, but Wout Poels takes it up for Ineos. So guys, there's just 46 riders left in the peloton. We are approaching this steep section. Going to come right towards the front of the peloton, try and be aggressive here. Let's up the pace to 85. If the pace slows at all, I want to go on the attack today. Try and win back some of that time. Not too happy with 7th overall, want to be in the top 5 at least, but you can see the pace is so high here. Thomas de Gent setting such a high pace, we can't attack through this, that's for sure. We're struggling to stay with them on 87, so that rules out an attack. That was the area I was planning to attack today. Maybe we can follow one up now because we still have a lot of resistance. 35 guys still in the peloton. Maybe we can put one in now as the pace slows, but no, de Gent takes it up again on the front. So guys, we do have this small incline here. Going to try an attack here, may as well. Conrad tries to follow us, but a very strong attack by Remco. Up to Ruben Guerrero, the leader of the race, and now we are in the lead. Let's try relaying. There's just 5 people in this group. It's Evenepoel, Conrad, Froome and Gaudu. So we'll try another attack, try and push away from these guys. We can't create any separation though. And they don't seem to want to work with me, so looks like we're going to have to settle and be caught back by the peloton now. 31 in the peloton. So guys, pace has slowed into the final 7k. 36 now in the peloton. Alaphilippe will be one of the favourites, but I think Daryl Impey is here again. I expect Bevan is as well, although I haven't spotted him just yet. There are attacks now going off. Let's up the pace to 92. Maybe we can follow Julian Alaphilippe because he's going on the attack as well, and we have managed to get off the front of this group. Do we have enough resistance to keep this though? 10 men off the front. We're caught again, or just caught by Pantano, and we're now in this front group. Very nice stuff indeed. Roglic on the attack. Hopefully we just about have enough resistance to keep in this group at least. You can see the guys drop behind. Impey's behind, Micah behind. You can see the rest here. And we are running low on resistance very much here into the final 2k. I think we have just about enough to get to the finish line in this group at least. Let's just try and follow Alaphilippe as he comes into the final kilometre. Will sprint. Can Alaphilippe take the stage? It's Julian Alaphilippe for the stage. And no, he just misses out to Omar Fraile. Calmajan in 3rd. Hopefully we will stay in this group. We finish in 10th place on the stage. So Omar Fraile takes the win. Julian Alaphilippe on the podium, but yes again just missing out on a stage. We finish in the front group in 10th place. So we stay in 7th place overall. 1 minute 43 down on leader Lilian Calmajan now. So not too happy with the end result of that stage. Doesn't look like there were any time gaps until 34th, which is a bit ridiculous if you ask me when you compare it to stage 4 where there were loads of time gaps. And it seemed to me there were similar gaps between the groups. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at stage 6. So stage 6 classified as hilly again. I can't really see anywhere we can make up some ground in the GC though. Going to be very hard to create separation over that final climb because there's quite a long flat section after. But anyway, Alaphilippe again the favourite. Hopefully he can finally get a win this race. Let's take a look. So guys, peloton are just coming into the final 20k of the stage. We are approaching that final hill and the pace has been so high today with there being over 20 men in the break. So maybe we do have a chance of attacking on this climb. So here we go guys, I have set up a small train. Dave Nens on the front, push it up to like 92 or something. You can see there's still really fast pacing on the front. Dave Nens is now done, so we'll have Vakoc now straight up to 90, really try and push the pace as most of the breakaway are now caught. We have Guerrero and Ciccone up the road on their own, so Vakoc doing a good job keeping us towards the front of the peloton, just 2.5k towards the top. It really isn't that steep, but Vakoc is now done. Let's go up to like 90. Maybe we can put in an attack now. Let's try something at least. You can see the guys trying to chase us down immediately. It's Daryl Impey. He's really pushing. He's joined us actually, Daryl Impey. Really strong by him. Let's keep the pace going towards the top. If nothing else, this will make the peloton really work and thin that group out. So we come over the top of the climb, I think third on the road, just Guiro and Ciccone up the road. And there's a group of 6 men. You can see Impey, Caicedo, Fraile, Alaphilippe and Mohoric. Really nice job here. Alaphilippe joining us in this front group. So let's try another attack, trying everything to create some separation, especially to Daryl Impey. He's taken 2 stages, I think, already this race. And it seems that Daryl Impey momentarily dropped, but he's come back now. The peloton are over a minute behind us. This is insane. I didn't think we'd do this well on this attack. Let's use that energy gel. We've used that downhill section. Now it is 9k to go. All flat though. Let's try and follow Alaphilippe as he's on the attack. Alaphilippe, Fraile, Mohoric. Let's maybe follow Mohoric, make him do the chasing. And now it's 4 men. It seems Daryl Impey has now been dropped. So there are attacks going on further back in the peloton. I saw Chris Froome attacking, but we do have 15 seconds back to Impey, who's being forced to make up that ground with Caicedo. We do have enough yellow today. We should stay in this group. Ciccone and Guiro just 20 seconds up the road. Fraile doing really a lot of work, making sure they are brought in before the line. And this group has a chance for the win. Is Alaphilippe going again? Alaphilippe attacks again. Let's follow Mohoric. Ciccone and Guiro are caught. Let's just maintain position. Alaphilippe going away from this group. Let's try and attack away because we want to stay in the overall contention. Let's just follow these guys. Alaphilippe is going to win the stage. Sadly, I think we're going to be caught by the peloton. But Julian Alaphilippe, what a win. What a team win. Alaphilippe takes the stage ahead of Mohoric. We are going to come in, I think, 6th place. 6th place behind Fraile. And is this gap going to count back to the peloton? That is the big question. So a wonderful stage today. Julian Alaphilippe takes the stage ahead of Mohoric, Guiro in 3rd. We come in 6th and there is a minute gap back to Patrick Bevin in 7th. Unbelievable stage for Quick-Step today. And so Calmajan retains that overall jersey, but we move in just 43 seconds down in 4th spot now. So we regain control of the Young Riders jersey, now 38 seconds ahead of Gaudu. Absolutely perfect stage for us today. We attacked on top numerous times. Impey tried to close the gap and then he was caught out. He was then caught by this group. He couldn't compete for the win. And Alaphilippe, the best sprinter out of Mohoric, Guiro, Ciccone and Fraile, he attacked early though. He created the separation. We made them chase him down and they couldn't do it. Alaphilippe took the stage brilliantly at the end. And we stay in this front group a minute clear of the rest of the GC favourites. And as you see, big changes in the GC. We move up to 4th, Mohoric and Fraile up to 5th and 6th as well. Gaudu down to 9th, Alaphilippe in the top 10 as well. Really nice stage today, and we're just 12 seconds off the podium. Alright guys, the final stage of the race coming into Barcelona, just 119 kilometres. Really not sure we can change the GC much today. There's not too much climbing, to be honest. Alaphilippe the favourite today though, so hopefully he can get his 2nd stage win in a row. So guys, we still have 28k to go in the stage. Pace has been so high in the peloton again, as you would expect. There's a big breakaway again, and it's gone Calvez, Conchi and other guys who are at the front. A very strong breakaway. I also saw Sergio Luis Hernal, so very strong riders in the break. We need to make sure we're staying right towards the front here, as this is a very steep section before that final small hill. And then of course the finish. So guys, still 13k to go. Pace so high in the peloton. No chance of attacking whilst it's like this. Let's up that to 87. Still almost 2 minutes up to the breakaway. I think they'll take this one. Seems Geschke is attacking them. And now Ciccone, Restrepo, Guiro, Lamatink, some strong riders up there. I think they'll be able to hold out here. So it's Micah on the attack. He's gone off the front. I'm going to try and follow there, try and push up to him. Let's go 85 now. Pools is here. Gaudu, and we're still in the peloton it seems, but we're in a good position. Let's stay here. Let's follow maybe Impey's attack, but we are running low. Let's follow Calmajan at the back. Just stay in this group. 9 men now in this group, 27 left behind, including Alaphilippe and Froome. So the final 3k, we need to use that energy gel. Didn't really realise we were so close to the finish. The finish is proper downhill, so we can start sprinting now. Not sure this gap to the group behind is going to count, but the breakaway will take the stage up the road, and it will be Ruben Guerrero with a great win for him. We've made our way towards the front of this group. Don't think we'll be able to make that stick though. Let's try and follow Mohoric or something. We stay in this 9-man group. Roglic is here, who was in 3rd place. Let's see, is this gap going to count to the group behind? I don't think so. It will be close, so let's see. So the breakaway does take Stage 7, the final stage of Volta Cyclista a Catalunya. Good win for Ruben Guerrero. And we stay 4th. Looks like that gap at the end didn't count. So Alaphilippe wins the points competition. Very nice stuff there for the quick-step man. And we win the white jersey 38 seconds ahead of David Gaudu. So guys, there it is. We have reached the end of the Volta Cyclista a Catalunya. Very close to creating a gap. And to be honest, that gap should have counted, I think. Back to Alaphilippe's group it was, and Froome was up here as well. I think Calmejean was in our group though, so he would have won the race anyway. What a win for Lilian Calmejean. He did so well on that mountain stage and kept it together on the hills. He beats Froome, Roglic and Remco. Mohoric in 5th place. And we get 51 points with that 4th overall, and the rest of the results. Now 2,714 on our way to level 15. And taking a look at the schedule, guys, we have a few weeks off before heading to Switzerland for the Tour de Romandie, and then of course our first Grand Tour, the Giro d'Italia. Cannot wait for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Drop a like and a comment down below for me if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys at the Tour de Romandie.